welcome back to the channel. I'm down on Kent coast today, back in England. I'm right down in the southeast corner. You can't get much further southeast than what I am at the moment. Over there, there's White Cliffs of Dover. Back there, it's the town of Folkestone. And about 22 miles that way is France. Now I can't even see that with the naked eye today, so there's no chance you're going to see it on camera. Got a long walk today. I'm over to Dungeness, which is over that way. It's going to be about 18 miles, and then I'm going to hopefully camp there and then hope to head over to Hythe the next day. It's a bit of a late start today. It's about 1 o'clock. I've just got here on the train, so I'm going to get moving. Let's go. So this is the old Folkestone Harbour train station. Hasn't been used, they haven't needed it for the last 20 odd years because of the Channel Tunnel opening up. But instead of knocking it down, they've actually sort of tarted it up a little bit and made use of it. Nice little spot. They've got the original signal box over there and all the sort of French signage. And this leads down to the Harbour Arm where we just were. Folkestone has changed a lot over the years. Now, when I was a kid, I used to come here. I don't really remember much about it. Just the stony beach and a little town centre, and nothing really to write home about. It's kind of a place you come to get on the Channel Tunnel and go to France, or get a boat before that. But now it's building a lot of scaffolding. You can see there, and you've got the creative quarter. It's very popular with artists, apparently because of the light. I can kind of see that on a day like today. I mean, look at the colour of that sea. Hopefully that comes out on camera. But yeah, it's quite a nice little place these days. Much better than Dover. It's just neglected, and Dover's a bit of in all honesty. But here, yeah, I quite like this boardwalk as well along the beach. I wish I could do smell-o-vision. That smells amazing, their barbecue. Oh. That's Folkestone and Sandgate left behind. Now in Hythe, I need to go inland now, Hythe. So it's something I want to see. This is the Royal Military Canal. It's built over 200 years ago to defend the country against Napoleon. Obviously he never invaded in the end, but there's a lot of this on the south coast and on the North Downs. You find a lot of pillboxes and forts and stuff, but this isn't what I come to see. That's a bit further on. So this is why I'm here, to visit this church. Now, it's not like me to visit churches, especially if I have to go out of my way to do so. I mean, it's a nice little church. 12th century, I think. Fairly big. But nothing out of this world, right? Wrong. Let's take a look inside. So the crypt there is £2 entry. There's 2,000 skulls and skeletons there, and they're all servants, all peasants basically. And back in the day, like this is going back possibly up to 700 years, when they couldn't afford to have a proper grave, it would be rented for a little while, and then once the rent's up, your body's going in the crypt basically, and that's where they've been all these years. Some of them have been smashed over the head, some have been post-mortem, adolescent ones. You can see by the state of their teeth, you know, the kind of crap they're eating. They're very interesting, a bit morbid. Anyway, it's 4 o'clock now. I need to get my skates on. I need to get back down to the seafront. 14 miles of walking left to do. Barely even started. Okay, so change of plan then. We'll be walking along the canal for a few miles at least until Dymchurch. Because I looked at the map on the beach and it looks like there's no path. I'm really not walking along pebbles all that way, no way. So I was wondering why the coast path came down this direction. There's the answer. It's a firing range right there. So after the canal there's another housing estate, and then a brand new housing estate. A bit of road walking, and we'll soon be in Dymchurch. Dymchurch readouts, Reduct, whatever it is, would have made a pretty good place to camp. Except it's on Ministry of Defence lands and they've got actual guns there, so it's probably not a good idea. I've still got a way to go yet. I've got to get way off over there. Hopefully you can see that. I've only come from just over there. Long way to go. New Beach Holiday Park. New beach. Except there's no beach. I mean, talk about false advertising. No wonder the place is empty. Martello Tower number 23. It's a private residence, I believe, so that would be worth a few bob. So $1 million, absolute minimum. 1.5 maybe. Fun fact about Martello Towers: they are named after the town of Martella, or Mortella, in Corsica, and they are designed to keep out Napoleon's troops, which is kind of ironic, as Napoleon obviously comes from Corsica. Anyway, we're in Dymchurch now. Look at this sandy beach. mean, it is midweek and early in the season. Pretty dead suits me anyway. I don't like crowds. Just stopped here in Dymchurch to give my feet 5 minutes to rest. Got myself a little snacky. Ice cream soda drink. And a chicken tikka slice. Chicken balti, sorry. Luxury. So as you see guys, I'm now walking on the sand because the pavement up there is just making my feet really sore. Starting to feel blisters coming through. Fortunately the sand, although it's soft on the feet, it takes more out of you because you sink into it and you can't walk as fast. But it's the lesser of two evils at the moment. I'm in a little bit of a rush. It's now 6:15. I need to get over to there in the next couple of hours really. Onwards. Check out this lovely groin, matron. So yeah, there's not much to show you guys at the moment. It's just kind of the same, except the beach is no longer sand. Well, it is a bit further out, but it's wet. It's shingle now, so I'm back on here, ruining my feet. And also the sun's got behind the clouds a bit there. But still a lovely evening, lovely summer's evening. Perfect to be out. I like this. What do you think? Just like little lodges, but all open and got a nice bar area in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty funky there. Little stone on sea. Very little happening here. Not far to go now. I'm tempted just to stay on the sand and just walk all the way there along the sand because it's so nice on the feet, but there's still one more thing I want to look at inland and then be up to Dungeness and then finding somewhere to camp. Do you pay 112 grand for a caravan, a mobile home? Now I don't mind caravan holidays or mobile home holidays, whatever you want to call them. I think you can have good fun on them. Having a barbecue in the evening, going to the club and stuff, or swimming pool, whatever. But they're so expensive. Like you can go on holiday to Spain for the same price. Less, and when you get there it's cheaper. I don't know what's going on with these guys, they're having a good time. Lovely evening here on the lake guys. It's not the reason I came here though. I won't be hanging around for too long because there's flies everywhere. The reason I've come here is to have a look from a distance at these. These old sound mirrors. So these predated radar, made obsolete in 1932 apparently. I still stand here looking at, well, this one looks more like a satellite dish, but and that one kind of does as well. This one you can't really see because of the bush, but I'll find a picture online and just stick it on here. but pretty impressive. I think this one's 30 foot. That one's 200 foot long. It's a pretty cool spot. Just kind of standing there as monuments. I mean, they weren't actually used in any battle or anything. By World War II they'd become obsolete, but they worked. They did detect, their purpose was detecting enemy aircraft. There is some writing on here, but it's not very well kept, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but mozzies everywhere. Right, so back along this horrible shingle path for a bit, and then off to find somewhere to camp at last. And here we go, here's a better view of the 200 foot mirror. So you may have heard a rumour that Dungeness is Britain's only desert due to its rainfall and vegetation or something like that. I know it's not exactly Lawrence of Arabia out here, but that's what they always used to say. Dungeness is classed as a desert. Well, apparently not anymore. Apparently that was a myth the whole time. There's too much rainfall and it can't be classed as a desert. I don't know who makes the rules. To me this looks nothing like a desert. I'm not claiming to be a scientist or anything, but I thought deserts had, you know, sand and warm climates and dry climates. I mean, to me this looks like a sort of a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland, like something out of RoboCop, but mixed with the spaghetti western. It's certainly unique anyway. I've never been anywhere like this before. Alright guys, I've been walking around for a while and haven't seen anyone for ages, and just found this nice little spot here and with a bird hide. Come check this out. Pretty sweet, huh? I'm not going to camp in here, don't worry. That'd be disrespectful. Got about a quarter of an hour, maybe less, till sunset, so I want to find somewhere soon. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I'm not sure where to go. It seems to be blocked off. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. It's like a obviously RSPB place, but I just followed paths and ended up here, so well, let's keep searching. Alright guys, I'm pretty much done in now. I'm just going to sit on this little picnic table here and have something to eat and drink, and then find somewhere to pitch up for the night. I'm not going to be there for long. It's going to be like half a night's sleep tonight, so I'm not too fussy where I'm going to end up. For dinner I've got veg curry and rice, Wayfarer meal. Very much looking forward to that. I'm hungry hippo right now. And a local beer. I've got Romney American Pale Ale. Very much looking forward to this. So much so, I'm going to try it right now. Oh. Cheers. Yeah, it's not bad. That's a session beer, that is. Oh, 5%. Yeah, it's quite strong. That's a good beer, that is. You can't get much more local than that either. That's it's like 2 miles up the road to Romney. Keep hearing noises, keep thinking their voices. Don't really want to be seen by anyone here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. Anyway, I'm going to drink that, get some food on. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hey guys, alright, I've had to bite the bullet unfortunately. I'm now in the Hythe, the bird Hythe. I came in here because of the mosquitoes basically. They were just like absolutely ruining the atmosphere. Yeah, and I've got shorts on as well, and it's happened to me before where I've just had my legs absolutely bitten to pieces, so I don't want to go through that again. So yeah, I'm sleeping in here tonight. Obviously I'll be respectful, leave no trace. Nobody will know that I've been here. If I need to go for a wee in the night, I'll make sure I go, 100 metres down the path there. So the plan is tomorrow, get up at 4 in the morning. Yep, well that's what time I set my alarm for anyway. Whether I actually get up at that time or not, it remains to be seen, but I'm going to try to. And I want to get down to Dungeness beach for the sunrise, which is at 10 to 5. And to have a little look around Dungeness, the little cottage there, and a few boats and stuff, as well as power stations. And then I'll be walking from there east towards sort of Camber, Rye, and I don't know what's in between Dungeness and Camber, to be honest. But I'll probably get half a night's sleep tonight, and then the plan is when I get to Camber, I can just sleep on the beach there, have a little swim, and then have a little sleep in the sun if it's warm enough. So that's it for tonight, guys. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Oh, a bit fresh this morning. As you can see here, no trace left on the floor. All packed up, ready to go. It is 4:37. It's got 5 minutes before sunrise. And yeah, about probably 20 minutes, half an hour walk to the beach. So gonna miss the main part of sunrise, but that's okay. It took me a couple of goes to wake up this morning. Just gonna show you the view from the Hythe. Pretty nice, isn't it? Birds seem to have shut up now. They were squabbling and squawking all night. Anyway, it's time to get out of here. Let's get down to the beach. Right guys, the moon's going down over there and the sun is coming up over there. This place looks as good as any to have breakfast. I haven't made it to the beach, but that's still a good mile or so away, so I'm hungry. I'm up for some coffee, and I'm up for watching the sun come up. Let's get some brekkie on the go. Right guys, my breakfast today is this handy little pot of porridge. Loads of honey and trail mix in it. And I've got coffee already ready to go in the flask. I am ready for this. So I've just spent over an hour in this spot. Very peaceful. Sipping my coffee, eating my porridge. Now it's time to get down to the beach. I know I keep saying that, but I mean it this time. Okay, it's taken a lot longer than I thought. I'm on the main access road now for the power station, as you can see. And it's very complicated, the route. You kind of have to go across certain ways. There's footpaths that just don't exist. As long as I keep heading down this way, I should be alright. This is where the beach and the Coast Guard cottages are. Getting up close and personal with the power stations now. Just imagining what it'd be like to live there. Imagine having these eyesores in your front garden. Bleak. I think that's the key word on this trip. Bleak. In the crypt. Where the skulls and the bones. It's Dungeness. Bleak. It's like something from the Wicker Man. What I didn't expect about Dungeness is how vast it is. Well, I camped last night to get down to the lighthouse, the black one over there. Oh, fly buzzing my face. Took at least an hour, and that wasn't even to the point. I thought it was all going to be clustered together like Dungeness Point, but no, it's vast. It's huge. It feels like a desert. That's Dungeness. There's no footpath now, no strict one anyway, so I'm going to be heading down the beach here. Shingle, as you can probably hear. I don't know when it turns to sand. It will do. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Got a swarm of flies just following me around, getting caught up everywhere in the sunglasses and in the hairs on my arms. Bloody nightmare. Feeling crawling in the hair. Never mind. It's now 8:15. Left the power stations way behind. And it's still single beach as far as the eye can see. So I just had to make a decision there whether I was going to carry on walking along the shingle and just ruining my hips and my knees, or just wade across this water here, get squelchy feet if I walk along this nice soft sandbank. I chose the latter, of course. Absolutely beautiful day. 8:45. Absolutely glorious, and got the whole beach to myself. There's a load of black herons over there. One sweeping off. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. That's like a bird watcher's wet dream, that is. Only seen one bird watcher this morning, and that was way back in Dungeness, which I'll show you how far away that was. Might be able to see the power stations. Gonna have to zoom in a bit. But yeah, it's been a long old walk this morning. Oh, off go the herons. There we go. I love the way one solitary seagull is trying to fly off with them. Miles behind already. Yeah, so it's been a long walk this morning. Pretty repetitive as well. But it's been nice. As soon as I got off the shingle, it's amazing how far the tide's gone out already. It's going to make it difficult if I want to go for a swim later. I've already been for a paddle in my boots and my socks. That was more out of necessity than actually wanting to. But anyway, I'm nearly at Jury's Gap. I've never been along here before, so I don't know what to expect. Could do with a shop. I'm out of water, pretty thirsty. And then not far after that is going to be Camber. Well, I know I can definitely get a drink. And then spend a bit of time there before heading to Rye and the train home. You never quite know when you're walking through the water if the sand below it is going to be hard, like it is here, and you don't sink in it, or if you're just going to sink right down into it, like I did just then. So while there's not much going on, I'll tell you a little story about Camber Sands and Pontins in particular. I actually worked at Pontins Camber Sands when I was young, like 16, 17. It was a summer job. I was working for this agency, cleaning the shallows. Pure glam job, as you can imagine. And the agency that I worked for has just hired anyone, literally anyone. The people I worked with are like just the roughest lot, you know. We'd be just getting there and having beers at sort of 8 in the morning. It was ridiculous. Anyway, what they did, they gave us 10 chalets each to clean, work in pairs, and that was your job done for the day. Minimum wage, you know, pay peanuts, get monkeys and all that. And I went into one of the chalets and it was disgusting. Like, it was absolutely filthy. And the bathroom, oh, hold on, I've got to negotiate this. That heron there, he's loving life. The bathroom, the shower, just had a load of pubic hairs, like it must have been a yeti or something that stayed there. It was just clogged up, and I was like, yeah, I'm not touching that. So I just left the shower running and left the room for a few minutes, thinking it was just going to wash it down. It didn't. It clogged up, and the water overflowed out of the shower onto the floor. It was a right mess. I didn't know what to do, and being 16, 17-year-old idiot, I thought I'll just get the Hoover out to vacuum it up. Of course that didn't work. That's just sort of broke the Hoover, and then I opened it up and all the water sort of spilled out the top. So just kind of left that alone, hid the Hoover in the corner of the room and just left, pretending I'd never been in there. And later on, after that particular day, in fact, the agency lost their contract to Pontins, and that was that. But the place is absolutely filthy. I would not recommend staying there. Even if you get like a cheap deal for £1 a night or something, not worth it. It's absolutely disgusting. It still gets newspaper articles. If you Google Pontins Camber Sands, I guarantee it'll be newspaper articles like, this place is filthy, there's sanitary towels in the bed, poo smeared up the bathroom door, stuff like that. It's not nice. It's not nice. I would not recommend it. There's meant to have been a shop up there, open at 10. There was no shop. Still very thirsty and hungry. Might even have to go to Pontins at this rate. Hey, BJ's on the beach. Wonder how much they charge. Hey. I've actually been here a long time ago. I'll put a photo up on the screen now. But yeah, I was just as immature then as well. I've never had this before. See what it's like. That's not bad. To be honest, I'm so thirsty that, you know, I could drink a rat's urine right now and it tastes good. Oh, it's cold. It's nice. Right, I know I slagged it off, but I'm curious. I want to see what it's like these days. Let's go and have a look. These chalets, look at them. They've changed since the 60s. At least they mowed the grass. There's one open over there. Let's have a little nosy inside, shall we? These beds, wow. Hello. This one's not actually that bad. A bit of dirt in the other, dirty window. But I suppose at the moment these ones haven't really been used. I mean, it's June, so in the summer holidays, when I was working here, that's when it would get really, really grimy, really smelly. So, in keeping with the retro vibe of the place, I've got like a 50s diner. Got the place themselves, apart from the security guy over there, cleaner. He's just disappeared. Breakfast is alright, it's a tenner. Got £8 plus £2 for the orange juice. Unlimited coffee. Eggs are a bit naff. They're under a hot plate, so they're never going to be good, are they? But the rest of it's alright. edible. 6 out of 10. Yeah, the pub's closed. It's 11:45. Shame really, I fancied the pint. But I'm going to get over to Rye now. I was going to have a little relax on the beach, but I'm not really in the mood for it anymore. Pretty knackered, to be honest. Walking on all that shingle has just destroyed my hips and my knees. So yeah, I'm just going to get to Rye, I think. And that breakfast has made me feel sleepy. I just want to curl up in a ball after that. So as you see, guys, the tide's come in and it's a very different vibe to earlier. Be pretty good for swimming right now, but I've just got no energy. I think I've just about got enough energy to get me to Rye train station, and that is it. I'm a spent force right now, running on fumes. Alright guys, here's where we say goodbye to Camber Sands. Goodbye Camber Sands. Still, for my money, the best beach in the southeast of England. I mean, look at it. Fantastic. I can just about make out Dungeness power station. Way off in the distance. I'm going to try and show you on here, but it probably won't come out on camera. But as I said, we say goodbye. And now, walk along the river. The River Rother. River Rother. River Rother. Just got a big old worm off the seabed, riverbed. It's just trying to shove it down his gullet, look. Go on, my son. Alright, not far off, half a mile over that way. Somehow I took a longer route. I usually go that way, but somehow I ended up going that way. Well, I went along the river, but there's at least an extra mile. Hey ho! River Rother. River Rother. River Rother. Right folks, I'm going to take you on a little whistle stop tour of Rye. Just up round the castle and Mermaid Street. Nice famous street in Rye, and then hopefully find a pub that serves local ale. That'd be good. It's 1 o'clock, so I don't expect there's going to be any outdoor space. That's the only problem. It's a beautiful day, perfect at beer garden weather. We'll see what we can do. And here's where we walk from. All the way over there. That's Camber. So that's Mermaid Street. It's a shame about the scaffolding up, but it can't always look perfect all the time. Sandgate, 1329. And from memory, that's about all the highlights of Rye. I did say it was going to be a whistle stop tour. And speaking of whistles, it's about time I wet mine. There's the pub. Alright, I'm in the Ypres Castle Beer Garden. Ypres Castle being the name of the pub, obviously not Ypres Castle in Belgium. And I've got Kent Brewery Pale Ale. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good, yeah. 8 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, I've changed my mind on this. As I've gone through it, it's got bitter aftertaste. I'm relegating it from an 8 to a 5. Right, I now have a wild disco cider. That's pretty good, it's refreshing. It's getting rid of the aftertaste of that ale that I had. That's much better. 7 out of 10. Yeah, much better. Wild disco. It's not going to be a prelude to anything that's going to happen later. Not the way my legs feel. Absolutely knackered. So I'm going to drink this and head down to the train station. Right guys, that's the end of this video. I'm here at Rye Station. Someone's trying to park there. Should probably not stand there. It's been a random old trip, hasn't it? It's been a weird one. Looking at the crypt and the old bones and skeletons and stuff. And then sleeping in a bird hide. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, been an interesting one. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like this one, if you like the local ones, or if you prefer the sort of European travel sort of ones. I need to go and get my train anyway, so I'll keep this short and sweet. But I hope to see you next time, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.